A common occurrence in China that is somewhat of a headache for both the state and the nationalists touting the greatness of the country is that in reality, Chinese people are leaving China. A report on China's migration status released on Monday says that more Chinese plan to migrate overseas in the coming years. And their primary destination, the country that they dream of living in, is the United States. According to the annual report on Chinese international migration 2012, the main factors driving such migration include a pursuit of richer educational resources, safer investment environment, and improved quality of life. The trend is likely to bring losses to the country in terms of assets and talents, and pose obstacles for China's supervision over non-performing assets and complicate the development of its substantial economy. According to the report, there were more than 45 million overseas Chinese in 2010, the greatest population of migrants from any country. And the vast majority of Chinese migrants are the rich and the well-educated. According to the Weibo article, 87,000 people in China will migrate to the U.S. next year. And out of all the Chinese people with net worth of over $15 million, 27% has already left the country, with another 47% planning their emigration. Now that is a staggering amount of wealth leaving the country. Let's take a look at what Weibo users think of this trend.
Where are the numbers from? 100,000 people leaving with thousands of billions of yuan? That's scary. Looks like the rich in China have started the largest migration in Chinese history. If this continues, China will become one of the poorest countries in the future because all the rich people have transferred the wealth out to other countries. Not only the rich, even as poor third generations want to leave as well.
So, as you can see, there might be a little discrepancy between what the media portrays as the Chinese attitude towards America and how Chinese people really feel about America. Now, for every one Chinese person that denounced America online for being an imperialist country where shootings take place every day, there could be 10 people who see it as a safe haven where all citizens are protected under the rule of law and where no man has a right to take another man's assets unlawfully and where even the president is held accountable for his actions. But why are the rich people in China the ones most eager to leave the country? Well, Weibo users have some pretty interesting theories. Let's take a look.
There are a few reasons that the rich are leaving. It's either because their money came from dubious sources, or second, because they are not happy with China. Because people are not trustful of the government and fear society, the gold rush in China is just that, an opportunity. When they strike it rich, they will take that wealth elsewhere. Money and resources are all fleeing the country. How can we allow this? If they were all rich businessmen, then who are we to care where they go? I'm afraid a lot of them are probably corrupt officials. Let a part of the population become rich first, and then have them help make others rich. Pretty obvious that Americans are the ones who got rich first.
Being rich is a pretty new concept in post-1949 China. After the establishment of the People's Republic of China, for a time being, wealth was looked down upon. And during modern China's more turbulent times in the 60s and 70s, rich individuals were dragged out of their homes and beaten. Rich families were often seen as stains from a past era, and so by extension, children born to rich families were seen as corrupted individuals and weren't allowed to take part in leadership roles of any kind.